I've just found what I believe is the simplest and easiest business idea that I've ever seen in my life. It's so simple, I don't know why no one else is talking about this. You are basically going to be using AI to do all the work. Even if you're a complete beginner and you've never sold anything online, this idea can work for you. The way it works is that you're going to simply come to this website and you're going to create a children's book. And don't worry, you don't need to be an author or know how to write children's books. You're going to be doing this using AI. You create it once and then you sell it to parents around the world who have got new children that they are trying to keep entertained. And to give you two examples, there's this one, which is called Good Night, Isabella, and it's just different stories for kids. And then there's this other one, which is A Wish for Sarah. And if I hover over that, you see that it's another storybook that you can just flip. If you look at how much these people are actually making, for example, this one, they're currently selling this book for $27.96. And if you multiply that by the number of reviews that they have got, which is 5,200, I've just opened my calculator here. You see that in total, they've made over $145,392. Whereas compared to this other one, where they are selling it for $30.48, and they've sold over 27,100. They have made over $828,000. Now, I live in South Africa, so I like to see stuff in my local currency. If I just come to Google and I ask it how much that is in dollars, you see that that's about 13 million rands. Whoa, for just selling a children's book. And remember what I said, I can show you how to do this using AI, meaning that you don't have to have any writing skills. You don't have to have any graphic design skills. Now, let me actually show you how you can create your own book that is just like these ones that you're seeing. So I'm going to show you the actual process of creating the book. And then later on, I'm going to show you exactly how you can start marketing it and getting some sales. So stick around and don't leave this video. Now, if you don't know me, my name is Marshall and I'm an entrepreneur that helps people to make money online. And one of the best ways that I do that is through my 5-day challenge, where I can show you specifically how to create and sell your own digital product in just 5 days. Some of the things that I'm going to show you in this video are exactly what I show in my 5-day challenge. That will take you from having ideas in your head to an actual digital product that you can start selling. Plus, I also show you how to actually get customers. And this is the exact same challenge or training that one of my previous students took. And as you can see, we're doing an interview today that right here, and she's explaining how she was able to make over $8,000 from what you learned in that training. So if you're interested in that, check the first link in the description of this video. Of course, it's not for free. It's for people that are serious, that want to level themselves up and make some real legit money online. So there are 3 basic tools that you're going to need in order to do this. The first one is going to be ChatGPT, which is going to help us to actually write the book and then actually design it. Then the second one is going to be this one, which is called Canva. As you can see, my face is all over it there because it's what I use for designing ebooks and anything that has to do with graphic design. And then the third one is a mystery website, which I'll show you that you can use to market your books. So keep watching this video to find out what website that is. Step 1 is actually just going to go to ChatGPT and give it your idea. If you already have got an idea, what I'd normally recommend that you do if you want to be successful is copy ideas that are proven to work already. So for example, this one is a storybook about Good Night, Little Isabella. So selling books that are bedtime stories for children is a good idea based on the fact that some other people are succeeding it on this platform. If you look at this other one here, it's called A Wish for Sarah. Now, without giving it away, I'm going to explain to you later on why this one has got 27,000 sales while this one has got 5,000 sales. It's a simple trick that if you use ChatGPT, it can double or triple your sales. So that's another reason why you should continue watching. So now let's actually write the book. What I would do is that I would come to ChatGPT and I'll say something like, write me a prompt to create a children's storytime book that I can sell online to parents who want books to read to their children. I just simply type that into ChatGPT. And then as you can see, I've run the prompt already. Then as you can see, it's already written this out for me and it's giving me a prompt. A prompt basically means some instructions. And it starts off by saying you are a best-selling children's author and storytelling expert. Your task is to create a highly engaging, emotionally captivating children's storybook. The book must be designed to sell online on and mentions platforms, and then gives instructions on how the book should be written. So all I need to do is copy this prompt again. As you can see, there's an option right here at the top to copy, and then I can paste it into ChatGPT again, and then it's going to do the work for me. Now, that's what you do if you don't exactly know what you want to write a book about. But if you have got the book in mind already, you just go and type into ChatGPT and tell it, I want you to write a book about A, B, C, D. So I'm just going to come here at the bottom and continue from what it started. I'm just going to say generate the book. And then what it's going to do based on the research that it's done, it's going to come up with the title for me. As you can see, it's this one, The Little Lion Who Found His Roar. Mentions the main characters, Leo, Mama Lion, Kiko the monkey, Ella the elephant. It's going to be a 16-page book. And then it starts breaking down what's going to be inside of the book. So you can see there's page 1, page 2, all the way up to page 16. Now, if I want to add anything or just change anything, I can just come here at the bottom and then just tell ChatGPT to change something. But this is where the magic starts happening. I'm just going to simply type and say, please generate the cover image for me. And then ChatGPT is going to take a few seconds, sometimes it can take 1 or 2 minutes, but it's going to generate the cover image for me. Meaning that I don't have to be someone with graphic design skills. I don't have to be someone with copywriting skills, but it's actually going to generate a cover that I can use as my book design. And as you can see, it's designed this beautiful image right here, The Little Lion Who Found His Roar. So that is your book cover. I'm noticing though that the book cover is in the format of a square. I'm just going to click here where it says edit. And as you can see, the words are also cut out a bit there at the top. So I'm just going to tell it and say, make this using the dimensions of a book. Or if I want, I can go onto Google and find out what are the actual dimensions of what a book actually looks like. But I'm just going to say this because I know ChatGPT will understand what I'm trying to say. And then it's going to redesign the cover for me. And as you can see, this one is a square, but this one, as you can see, it's now looking like a rectangle, the way that a book is normally designed. And just like that, my book cover is completely done. As you can see, the words are not cut off anymore, and this looks like a book. So all I then need to do is come here and click on this arrow here. This will pop up, and then I can click on download, and now I have my book cover. Then next, what I will do is I'll come here and say, generate page 1, which means that it's the next page that it's supposed to design. And then I'm just going to click the arrow there to say enter, and then it's going to start designing. So I'm just going to scroll to the top again here so that we see what page 1 is actually about. This is it. Leo was a little lion with a big problem. He couldn't roar. And then there's instructions there. Illustration, small cute lion cub looking worried in a sunny savannah. I'm going to scroll down again. And as you can see, the design is now complete. It says Leo was a little lion with a very big problem. He couldn't roar. As you can see, this is a lion in the savannah and he actually looks worried. So I think you're starting to get the picture now. We can design each page just by telling ChatGPT to design it for us. So I'm going to tell it, can you generate page number 2? And then it's going to start generating. Now, obviously, if I go ahead and I generate the whole book on this video is going to be too long. So let's just assume that I've generated all the images and I'm ready for the next step, which is simply putting them together. And while we're on that, personally, I'm on the paid plan of ChatGPT because if you use the free plan, it'll probably allow you to generate 1 or 2 images at a time, and then you need to wait a bit of time. But if you are patient enough, yes, eventually you're going to complete the book. That's if you want to do this for free. But as you can see here, it's generated the next page. So I'm just going to click on that and then download again. The next tool that we will need is this one, which is called Canva. So all that you would need to do is on my computer, I'm going to locate the first image that we generated. And all I'm just going to do is I'm just going to drag it into Canva. And as you can see, that's the book cover over there. It's now in the Canva platform. I just click on it. It opens like this. And then I say open in editor. And remember what I said, it's free to use Canva. You can register for free. I'll also put a link to it in the description of this video. Go there and register, create your account. And this is what it's going to look like. Now, when I'm in this section, I can actually edit anything, but I don't want to make any edits. I was just putting it here so that I can lay out the book. So once it's here, I'm going to come here at the bottom where it says add a page, and I'm going to click on that. That was my first page or the cover of the book. Then now I'm here on the next page. And all I need to do is come here to the left and look for where it says upload. And then I say upload files. And then I locate the next page on my computer. And then that's the next page right there. And then I say open. It's going to upload that. And let me see, I think I had one more page. Okay, yeah, there was actually this page before that one. So I'm just going to download this one from ChatGPT, then come back here to Canva. If I want, I can actually just drag it in like this. So can you see I've dragged the image here? Then I can just wait, make sure that it's finished loading there. And then I come back here, I click and I look for the option where it says set image as background so that it covers the whole background. And then I move on to the next part, say add page. And then I look for the next image, which I just uploaded, which is this one. I click on that. I do the same thing again and say set image as background. So I will keep on doing that until all the pages are done. Once I'm done, I just need to come here to the top and then give this a title. I'll finish adding the title there. and then I can click here where it says share, and then I look for the option which says download, and then I need to change this to PDF, and then I click on download. And so basically what I've done is that I've now created an ebook that I can start selling as a PDF. And as you can see here on my computer, it shows that it's now been downloaded. You can also go and check in your downloads folder if this doesn't pop up. I'm using Mac, that's why it pops up. If I click on this now, as you can see, this is my ebook. And this is exactly what I'm going to be selling. What these people do on this website is that they create ebooks just like what I have done. They upload them to this website and then they start selling them. So we have done the whole process and we have not designed anything. It's all been done using AI. Now remember, step number 3 that I mentioned is that I will show you different websites where you can start posting your ebook and selling it, and then you start getting some sales. That's what I'll reveal next. But before I do that, remember, I also mentioned that I'm going to show you why this book has got 27,000 sales and then this one has got 5,000 sales. So make sure you keep watching and I'll give you that secret. Because if you implement that, that might be the one thing that will help you to make more money than you could ever imagine. So here are the 3 places that you can put your book so that people can start seeing it and start selling it. The first one is this platform where we found these book ideas in the first place. It's called Etsy. Etsy is free for anyone to create an account. You just upload it to the Etsy platform. And then 2 things can happen. If you created a book that is in demand and it's a completely new idea, Etsy can give you lots of customers buy without you having to do much. They've got their own marketplace. They kind of work like Google. People always come here looking for stuff. So you might just find customers who are looking for your book and then you start getting sales without you having to do much. On the other hand, some of these people actually use adverts. As you can see, this one says bestseller. And if you just scroll down a bit, you'll see that some of them are written ad. Like there's an option here which says ad, meaning that they are paying the platform to show their books. So you can actually pay for ads on this platform so that you can get sales faster. But trust me, the reason why this one has got 27,000 sales is not because of the ad. There's still a secret, so keep watching. The other thing that you can also learn about this platform is how to do what we call SEO, or search engine optimization, which means that you write and upload your books in a certain way that will make you get more views on this platform. All these are skills that you can actually learn. In fact, they're part of the new modules that I'm just releasing inside of my 5-day challenge. So once again, if you're interested in that, click the link in the description, sign up, and you'll learn more about that. The other platform where you can actually upload your products is this one, which is called Amazon.com. You can also sign up for free. And as you can see here, there are many people around the world who sell their books here. Some of them have sold thousands of copies, like this one is sold over 16,000 copies, 22,000, 66,000. These are some of the best-selling books on the platform and around the world. You can also upload your children's book on this platform, and then you can get some sales from there. So it's another thing that you can also learn how to do. You can go ahead and learn how to do it yourself by watching YouTube videos and stuff like that, or you can join the 5-day challenge and learn more about it. The third way that you can actually market your own books is by having your own website. And this is the best method that I recommend, because here you keep 100% of the profits. The other platforms, because they do a lot of the work for you, they take a certain percentage of your income. But if you've got your own website, the same way that I've got my own website right here, and I sell different products, you keep 100% of all the profits. Now, I'm going to put a link right here at the top to a video that you can watch that will show you how to make your own website. But this is another thing that we also explain inside of the 5-day challenge. Or you can simply Google and learn for yourself how to make your own website. Using any 3 of these methods, you will get results as long as you do it. Each one has got more benefits than the other. The one I recommend is having your own website. Now, for the part that you probably have been waiting for, why does this one get more sales with 27,000 sales as compared to this other one with 5,000 sales? The main reason is because this one is a personalized book. You can actually use AI to create personalized books. In other words, instead of just selling a book that is generic, that yes, anyone can create and sell, and yes, you will make money from that, you can actually get people to give you photos of their kids. And then using AI, you generate a photo of their child, and then the whole book will be about their child. That's why you see this one, it says a wish for Sarah. This child at the top is the actual Sarah that they're talking about. And can you see here's another one, a wish for Addison. You are basically just customizing the books for different children. And that's where you make more money. If you want me to make a more detailed video showing how you can actually customize these books using AI, let me know in the comment section. And if we get enough people to say yes to it, I'll make that video next. But once again, if you want to learn the best way that you can create income for yourself, that I recommend is by creating and selling digital products. And I have got a 5-day challenge that will walk you through step by step how you can be able to do that. The link is in the description of this video. You also might be interested in checking out this video next, showing you exactly how I made my first $1,314 online by selling simple PDFs.